tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.
What's up with y'all out there? This is Best Way to Smoke Unfiltered, and I'm Big J, man. I'm always elevated. Make sure you stay elevated.
That's it. In the seat pop, your professional hype woman. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. How's everybody feeling?
Happy Monday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain too much.
That's all. That's all.
How you feeling?
Good. You know, Mondays is my errand day. I say it all the time. So now I'm just finally winding down. Can't wait to have me a snack.
Man.
And then relax. Relax. Just a little positive vibes with a sprinkle of bullshit. To end the night.
Yeah, I can definitely dig that though, for sure. What kind of snack what kind of snack you try to have though, Pop?
So listen, what you
So look.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because that was fire.
This is a sprinkle of bullshit right here, though. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video. You already know I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, appreciate the support.
Like for sure. But I was like, hold on, what is this?
Okay. Well, before I tell you what it is, what was your first impression? What'd you think it was, or what do you think it looked like?
A hamburger patty.
just wrong.
A hamburger patty. You know what I'm saying?
Before it hits the grill?
Before it hits the grill. You know what I mean? They got the cilantro on it, and you know what I'm saying?
Not the cilantro on the patty. I ain't that Mexican, Big J.
Man.
Okay.
I know it got lime on it, huh?
No, hell no. I don't got none of that from what you just said. I don't got none of that. So, okay. So this is what we call steak tartare. Okay. For those foodies out there, you might know what I'm talking about, right? So for those who aren't big foodies like that, let me break it down. Steak tartare, basically the word tartare, it means raw. You know what I'm saying? Like they got it with tuna, this is going to be the steak. However, it's like the quality of meat that you need to have for this particular dish. It needs to be up here. You can't just that's not hamburger patty. That's not, you're not getting that at the Ralph's. Okay. Like right. This is like really fine quality filet. They use a version of filet because filet has no fat. Right. So mixed in that mix, I know I'm still not winning you over, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to walk you through. So
lace me up.
In that mix, right, they have this particular place, which you see on top, they're cornichons. They're like mini pickles or whatever. So, and you could tell that they diced them up and put it in the steak tartare. There's also some like scallions in there. It had like a kind of a Dijon mustard taste-ish. It's a mix of like seasoning, sauces, ingredients into this dish. And you could tell from how bright it is that it's really good quality meat. When meat starts to get funky, that you can't have funky tartare.
Right.
You can't even have it hit the plate. You know what I'm saying? So, me and Miss Sparkle Queen LA, aka Taylor, we've been filming on Wednesdays or here and there, on this live that we call like the after hours, right?
Yep. Shout out to the after hours.
Right, the office hours. I'm so sorry.
The
office hours, not the after hours.
Shout out to the office hours.
Shout out to the office hours. So, Melrose Umbrella Co., which is right on Melrose in West Hollywood. They had us there, they loved our live and they were just like, hey, come back. Like she's been there. She went there like a number of times, right? That was my first time when I went with her. They were having like a little celebration going on and they were just like, you haven't tried our food. And then they were like, you guys have to come back, try our food. Like it's a must. The chef and the owner both told us that. So they invited us out to come back, which we did, and then they sent us out some of their like top dishes, right? So at a first glance, you might be like, okay, what is this? However, this was the most fire thing that hit our table that night. Fire. Okay. So the quality of meat was bomb. The flavors that they used and everything was bomb. That mixed green salad behind it had like a lemony type vinaigrette. It wasn't too strong. It was really good. And then those potato chips, don't sleep on those potato chips, okay? I want to say, when I was reading it, I want to say they're from Spain. Like even the whole bag was in Spanish. I want to say they were from Spain. They were black truffle potato chips. So we were putting up the tartare with the potato chips and just that taste of truffle. Oh my God, it was so bomb. It was so bomb. So good.
Shout out to Melrose Umbrella Co. in West Hollywood.
That's right.
But like it gotta be safe to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With it being raw meat and stuff like that though. But I get it with tuna. I like how you threw the mix in with the tuna. Like, yeah, like tuna.
Like tuna, or like when you get like sushi, there's certain things that are safe to eat and that are good to eat when it's raw, if you know what you're doing. Don't just go to the store and pick up some random piece of meat and try to do this. I mean, you could, but that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of meat did you say this was?
So this was a fillet. However, it was like, I don't want to say it was a really, really, usually the majority of tartares, like steak tartares, are made with a fillet because fillets don't have any fat. Right. You don't want to be eating this and then get like raw fat. That would be nasty. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So usually it's a type of fillet. This version that they use was definitely on like the higher scale as far as grade wise when it comes to meat. They did their thing. You could see it's nice and bright. You know, there's no funky looking discoloration going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was very flavorful. And then everything on the plate it just blended together. So it was so much flavors going on. It was so bomb. Those potato chips made the dish.
Shout out to them.
That's
I couldn't do it, and I wouldn't do it though. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Shout out to the people that like it. Shout out to you, Pop, though, for risking your life and trying that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though, man.
That's not my first time having steak tartare. I actually used to make it. Like back when I was like 18, I worked for celebrity chef Bobby Flay.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know who that is. He was, Food Network, whatever the case was. He had a couple of restaurants like sprinkled out, but he had, a few of his babies out on the East Coast. And I used to work for one of his spots. And that's where I learned about steak tartare and tuna tartare. So.
Okay. Since you know about it, then you know about the tartare. So what's the safest way to eat raw meat?
Just like that. You're talking about when it comes to beef?
When it comes to beef, yeah.
So I would just from knowing what I know, that's as far as I would go. Okay. Right? Unless you're getting a nice steak, medium rare. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to order your steak and you want to, get it medium rare, whatever the case is, where it's still cooked on the outside, cool. As far as when it comes to raw meat, that's the only thing, the only dish I'm familiar with that it's like, okay, this is what it is. Fish a little bit different, but again, it has to be really good quality and you have to know what you're doing. It has to be fresh. It has to be good quality. You have to know what you're doing, so, you know what I'm saying? So we really had to learn, you know what I'm saying? We really had to learn what we were doing, and really they didn't play about quality at all. And that's why I'm so bougie with my food now. Because it's just we had people were paying a lot of money to try the stuff we were preparing. So they did their thing, So I'm thank you for asking me about it though.
For sure. Because I was interested. I seen it. I actually seen it today. You know what I mean? I seen the video. I'm like, Pop, for real?
I'm surprised you didn't hit me immediately like
that. I was about to, but I want to save it for this. You know what I'm saying? And bring it up on here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes. That's right. Shout out to the tartare though, man. But talking about um raw meat, and actually getting sick, from food and stuff like that, right? So you heard about the cruise ship where people got sick. I guess it's a virus called Andes, and the breakdown is called the hantavirus.
Okay.
And so it was a outbreak. Here's some quick facts on it though. It happened on a vessel. Do you like going on cruises?
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
do.
Yeah, me, you, and Cuzzo used to talk about it and stuff though, because Cuzzo stayed going on cruises and stuff like
Right.
that, and they used to
Right. Right.
always, invite me, and I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. You know
Why
what I'm saying?
not? Is it you don't want to be that far away from land?
I guess that's what it is and stuff though. Like to look out and see it's nothing around, and now with all this shit happening with the sicknesses and certain break
Now is it seals the
outbreaks,
deal for you?
it just somebody
See,
actually invited me on a fucking cruise coming up next month. I was debating, but I'm already leaning like
see the thing is like with cruises, what makes them good is like for one, there's always activity going on every day. The point is for me, if you were to ask me what's the point in going on a cruise, I would say if you want to explore, say if it was island hopping or you get to go somewhere, and then it's dope because it gives you something that's all inclusive. So
yeah,
if you're like never been to the Caribbean before, bam, they got cruises for it. You could go island hop in the middle of that while you guys are transporting from one island to another. You could like chill at the, on your cruise ship. Maybe they have comedy shows, they got gambling, they
yeah,
got the pool, they got clubs, they got all types of stuff for people to do to stay entertained. So, but the point is to travel and really see these different places and get it at like like a all inclusive price. So that's why it's cool. If it's not your thing, that's cool. You could always catch a plane ticket to where you want to
yeah.
go.
Meet y'all there, yeah.
Meet y'all there. He's
On
like, I'm doing
everything.
that.
Yeah, meet y'all there. You
Right.
know what I mean? But
But
this
back to the
vessel,
cruises, because
right,
this is why people be on the fence.
right. The vessel is called Honduras, South Atlantic. It was on the South Atlantic route, right? So the cases is 8 total cases. And then the way that people putting reports out there, it was a report I seen that said it was over 100 people that got sick. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But it was actually 8 total reported cases, 6 confirmed and 2 probable. Casualties, 3 people died. You know what I mean? As of May 8th, 3 people died. The symptoms was are fever, muscle aches, followed by severe respiratory failure. Honduras syndrome fatality is high, estimated at approximately 38%. So, people that get it, get pneumonia and stuff like that. It's a high risk of passing away from it. The origin, initial passengers likely got infected in Argentina. So they took a trip. You know how you said the island hopping or whatever. So
Hmm.
they stopped in Argentina, and where somebody ate some food and got the virus and stuff though. And where it stems from rodents like rats, right? That they saliva or their urine or stuff like that, it gets on the food, and if a person eats it, you know what I mean, you'll get sick.
How would
You,
that get on the boat?
huh? I mean,
Or is
that's
it or is it or you feel like they got off the boat, somebody got sick and it carried? How would that if it was a foodborne illness, how how would that be contagious? Is that contagious?
right, and look, the initial reports pop, which was crazy, was saying that you can't get it from human to human contact, right? It comes
Hmm.
from digestion or whatever, something that has the rat uh, liquids on it or whatever. You know what I mean? But now it's saying the uniqueness of the Andes strain, which both of those are the same but a little different. The virus can be spread via human to human contact, which occurred within the ship's closed quarters. So they're saying
Yeah, I
some
know.
people caught it with human to human contact after somebody supposedly ate something that had it and got it and was able to spread it to other people.
That sounds like more than a foodborne illness.
I'm gonna be honest. To me, it sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. Like it sounds like a distraction, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it made me think this though. You think about New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
New York has rats about this big and shit. Though they got big ass rats and rodents, and like and seeing videos and seeing different shit, trash, a lot of trash and different things like
Mm-hmm.
that in parts of New York. So I have never heard of this virus before. And you would
Never.
think with a place that's infested with a lot of rats and stuff like that, that it would be something that's common. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't infested. They just on some other. They just on steroids. But the cats keep them shits out. Okay. It's
Some
a
of them
whole.
motherfuckers bigger than the cats, though.
They for real. Some are the same size. They just box it out. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Like, it is what it is. But that's
man.
why you can't. You really can't. You can't play about your food. You know what I'm saying. But like, I don't know. It's like I'm gonna look it up because I'm like, are foodborne illnesses contagious human to human? Like that sounds like something else.
Right.
Like it's one thing if you get food poisoning, something like that, and or when your group does because you all eat the same thing at the same place or something like that. Like that would make sense, but maybe they got. I don't know about it being foodborne, and then because they caught something and then went into that small little quarter of a ship and spread something. I don't think it was. Let me look it up.
So I think they still got the whole ship kind of quarantined and stuff too, though.
Still?
You know what I mean? I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. They still got got people kind of quarantining on the ship. I don't know. It just seems like a distraction because it's actually something else going on with a ship, with the Disney ship, where they talking about they found like kids, a whole bunch of kids under the, like in the ship, like they was transporting kids on a Disney cruise ship or whatever though. But look, I think that this situation is a distraction though. It's a lot of things going on right now, and a lot of people is putting a lot of emphasis on this, and it's a scare tactic. You think about COVID a few years ago, you know what I mean? The drastic shit that COVID caused. Now you fast forward, and the way that they put an emphasis on this virus, it kind of put me in the mindset like they trying to create fear. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of people running to the grocery stores, getting extra toilet paper, getting this and getting that because they feel like it's going to be another COVID situation.
Forget another COVID. We're in a war,
man.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of stuff's going on to distract us from that war.
Yeah.
And like whatever laws that might be getting passed, like that's one thing people gotta like understand that like why things are going on with this war. Like a lot of stuff will be going on under our nose and just without our knowledge or under the radar because humans humans can't tolerate the ugly truth.
Right.
It's almost like ignorance is bliss. Like in any war, people gotta die.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's not something they're gonna broadcast to everybody, but people got to die. People got to get sacrificed. It sounds so brutal, but that's what it is.
That's the truth.
That whole conspiracy with like 9/11, like how apparently Bush knew it was coming. They didn't like evacuate nobody. They didn't round up shit. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's horrible, but people got to pay attention. And I say this all the time. It's like every time there's something that like, whether it's the presidential election or it's like something major going on within the government, I always feel like some type of like race war starts. And it's so sad. Like, it's so sad. It's so disheartening because it's like, it's so designed to keep us fighting with each other and separating each other. And the biggest thing, like one of the biggest things for change is community. You know, it's community and support. But while they keep having us going at odds with each other, they're gonna forever win every time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. So it's like, of course, I'm there with you when it comes to it could be a distraction. Absolutely, because what the fuck?
Ain't no question.
You gonna tell me, now all these people are still trapped on this cruise ship and they got no one has a say. Mind you, there is no service on a cruise ship. I want you to know that. When you go on that cruise ship and they take you away, you don't have no phone service.
That's why, man.
Big J's mind is made up.
Niggas just out there. Niggas just out there stuck. Like, you know what I mean? Knowing how to swim is cool though, but when you're thousands of miles into the ocean, where you gonna swim to?
But that's why also I need to travel. I need to know who I'm traveling with.
For sure.
When shit goes left, how are we moving?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You're telling me I'm there with all my peoples and we're not going to be taking over that ship and cut a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? Like those boats are hanging off the side. They just got to be lowered. That's it.
Yep. We out of here.
Here with no infestation, nothing to just hit my doorway. I'm a fast motherfucker. You won't see me eating nothing.
But they probably they gonna come after you, Pop, if you do that in a situation like that, and you cut the low. We just say we go on a cruise, shit, that shit happened. Bam, we lower the raft down, we getting on that motherfucker, we riding out. They coming to get us, Pop.
And do what? Put us back on the ship?
Put us back on the ship.
Nah.
Or they probably take us somewhere else, like y'all got to quarantine in a cell.
I'll quarantine over there. Then
right. Yeah, get a nigga up out of here. Yeah,
you know what? You're right. I'll quarantine over there.
Yeah, thank you. We don't have to go back.
Fact, I'll stay on this ship.
Right.
I'll stay on my little lifeboat.
And then I wish I had the video to put. I mean, the video to pull up because they was actually taking bodies off of there. So it was some people with the quarantine suit on. You know what I mean?
Hazmat suit.
The hazmat suit on, and then it was like a security guard and somebody else that didn't have shit on. So I'm like, man, this shit is something ain't right about this shit right here, though. How y'all that cautious for these people, but then you got other people a few feet away, and it ain't no ain't no caution for it though, whatever though, man. But hey, it just goes to show, man. Like Pop said, we got to pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, pay attention. Look behind that motherfucking curtain. You know what I mean? Jason might be back there. You know what I mean? On the real. But look, we like I said though, we was actually supposed to do this in the beginning, but when you made that comment, it made me jump to the food, and then we jumped straight to that picture. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we gonna give shots out to people, businesses in the cannabis industry that's striving and shit though. So and consumers, we can always support these businesses, especially people that own some of these businesses that was affected by the war on drugs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So here's a question: how can consumers support brands that actually give back to the communities that were most affected by the war on drugs? You know what I mean? Even with the price point, the way it is going into a lot of these dispensaries nowadays, I would say, just go shop. You know what I mean? Go shop, go get something. You don't have to get spend a lot of money. A lot of these dispensaries have deals because they know what's going on with the way they're being taxed and stuff. So it'll be certain things that they'll have on sale and different deals that you can go in there, walk up into their shop and get. So on that note, we want to highlight and actually show the locations of some of these dispensaries. This one right here, this is the Cannabis House, Marijuana and Weed Dispensary, and all these dispensaries are in the local LA area. So all you got to do is look them up, tap into them, you know what I'm saying, and see where they at, and pull up and get you some of that though. So right here we got Green Queen. This is Green Queen Weed Dispensary in Los Angeles. Yep. Shout out to them. And right here we got Josephine and Billy's, powered by Off the Charts. Shout out to Josephine and Billy, and shout out to off the charts though. I done spend some with off the charts. You know what I mean? And right here we got Gorilla RX Wellness Co. I advise all you everybody that's tapped in, go support these businesses. Go help them out, so they can stay afloat.
Show some love, spend some money,
Ain't no question. Ain't no question. That's the best bet right there though.
That's right.
That's what we call communitizing though.
That's
So let's
right.
so let's get into some a little bit of dating. You know what I mean? Some dating questions, in the realm of the relationship type thing. So this is the financial barriers for men. Because it's a lot of young men right now. Okay, the standard versus the reality. Since 52% of young men feel they can't afford to date, do you think the traditional dinner and drinks date is officially dead? Or is the pressure to show out on the first date still still too high to ignore? So is it, you got the question, Pop? Is it dead now?
I wouldn't say, I feel like the traditional drinks and dinner is like a lazy way of dating. That's like, let's just, I don't have nothing else to figure out. This seems cliche. Let's just do that. But it's just like, I've been invited out to like dates and they're like, hey, you want to come out for drinks? I always say no to drinks. You're not about to try to get me sauced up, like trying to get to know. No.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm okay. I don't drink. Like, because no, and I've been like, I remember we were talking about like four-wheeling or whatever. Like I actually got taken on a date like on a four-wheeler, like in the mud, and it was dope. Yep. Dope. I still remember it to this day, and it was ages ago, but it was so much fun. It was creative, it was new, it was different. I didn't know what we were about to do, so I came fresh shoes, like looking cute, and then I get picked up and they're looking at me like, like I don't know, I didn't put it together. And then when I seen what we were doing, I was like, oh shit, let's go. It was so much fun, so no, get creative. I just feel like if you really if you like that person, time, if you really like that person, time, like spending some time together, whatever it is, like you can find something to do. One thing can lead to another. So drinks and dinner, that's cliche, but that's not the only thing out there to do. There's so many activities, you could go, there's so much shit to see. You can go walk somewhere, let's go see some views. If a dope view, there's so much shit to do. You don't have to spend money typically, I had a friend who was telling me that she had an ex and he always, every time he took her out, he always wanted to take her somewhere extravagant. And then he started, then one day he was like, hey, this is starting to get expensive. Do you mind if we go 50-50 on these dates? And she was like, you don't have to pick an extravagant place every time. We go, that's what you're picking. You're picking $200 meals, a person. The fuck? Why? Who?
Look, and then with
that's
dating,
what you're doing.
Right? And then with dating too, right? This is why you you ask questions in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? For the fellas, man, don't just go trick. Don't just go trick or do too much. You ask questions because she might be the type of woman that's okay with, like Pop said, going to get a burger and taking a walk and chopping it up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down at Chili's or something. You know what I mean? And then go take a walk and and get to know each other though. Because initially, that's what a first date is really about. Because you can meet somebody, talk on the phone, text a little bit, but when you sit down and have that first date, you want it to be in not necessarily an intimate setting, but a setting to where you guys can talk and get to know each other though. So, and it doesn't have to be over drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Let
Like
let
it's
the
like,
woman say, "I want to drink."
you know what I'm
Man,
saying? But I'm just like, I feel like the whole drinking thing, that's like maybe to like battle your nerves, maybe, but like it's either to like to battle your nerves, like, you know, loosen up the mood, or to like try to get into this girl's pants. You know,
right.
that's my opinion, you know? So it's like if you're thinking outside that box, like if the person is like kind of, if they're actually interested in you, they might be okay with it. They might be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like, oh, like let's go take a walk somewhere, like, you know, like let's go like walk the beach, see some
Right.
shit. You guys get hungry and you smell some bomb food at whatever is on the beach, go ahead, grab that, like, or whatever. Like it's like you don't have to, it
Go
doesn't
for a
have,
hike.
go
Yeah.
for a hike. Hikes are dope.
Yep.
Hikes are dope, you know, like um there's other things to do. There's other things to
Most
do,
definitely.
and guarantee you outside the box, that's how she's gonna remember you. If you want to be remembered, which I feel like guys do. They want you to forget about that last one. You know, they want to put a stamp in your mind. So forget the dinner and drinks. Be a little creative, find something else.
But you know
You
what's a
know?
trip about what you just said too, though? if a person being who they are
Mm-hmm.
should set them aside from who that other person was, that it didn't work out for that person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just that aspect, not necessarily what the person invites to for y'all to do or something like that. Just in the conversation, maybe the actions or what the person is into, what he doing, the type shit though. You know what I'm saying? Versus, where we going. I'm not thinking, like me personally, I have never thought going out, I'm finna make her forget about the last nigga. That ain't never been my thought. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even thinking about the last nigga. I'm focused on,
Right.
what I'm saying, what we doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
You think that was
yeah.
unfair for me to say a little bit? I just feel like in the man's ego, that's like something
But there
that
are men like that. You're not wrong. No, you not wrong. I know niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that think like that. And them the niggas that'll crawl up to your window, knocking on your window at 12 o'clock in the morning, and you sleep and don't even know the nigga coming over. You know what I mean? Shout out to Paper Chaser Cannabis Review, man. Appreciate the comment. Fire, gas. Tender dick. He put tender dick. But yeah, man. So it's just a trip though.
just being who
Um,
you are will set you apart. That's
yeah,
true.
just being who you are set you apart though. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it, and that's how I have always moved.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely, I'm gonna say you want to impress, but if the person you are should be impressive enough, you know what I mean? If you
You
kind of
want to
get what I'm
impress by
saying,
showing them what you got, not
right?
comparison.
Or yeah, what I can go buy, because sometimes the money might be up and then the money might be low. So now if the fella is starting out spinning and spinning and spinning, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, and then now your pocket's getting low, you doing something wrong, player. You should have just came off the bat with who you are and saying, like, nigga, instead of going and spending that $200 on the on one dinner, man, split that shit up. Be like, oh, okay, I got
Mm-hmm.
this money to the side. Okay, we probably can do 2 dates with this 200. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I like her. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just
And
all
think
on
about it.
man.
What if it's like, okay, maybe if you take a trip to your old city, right? And there's just this nostalgic place that a burger spot that you grew up on. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And while you guys are getting into conversation, you're going on a nice drive, you're enjoying the drive, like you're getting to know each other, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I'm gonna take you somewhere that like nobody knows about, like only exclusives knows about, because it's something in your hometown, like a hood favorite or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's just, but it has fire burgers. Like that's thoughtful. You know
Tams.
what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, okay, like I don't take, not everybody comes here, because this is like a gem where I'm from type deal. That doesn't have to be $400 dinner. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Or like things like that. Like I don't feel like everyone thinks it through. And I also feel like this comparison thing is what's really killing people's like their confidence. I feel bad for the younger generation when they're dating, because they're just like, they haven't built up that resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like that resistance to like being okay with taking no.
Yeah.
You know, when sometimes that's the fun in it. You can be like, yo,
Man.
I told this dude no, and he back at it. He like, oh, okay, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? He's not even mad. Not
Right.
even mad. You know, tries again tomorrow. It's like, you back.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
Hey, paper chaser cannabis review said $400 dinner is crazy work on a first date. Ain't no question.
right. I feel like the first couple, like, ladies are gonna kill me for this. I feel like the first couple dates is like getting to know them, and then if you really like the person, like, okay, spend some dough. You know,
Yep.
but like it's like the first couple dates, like, yeah, like if you put it, if you're just blowing it, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna keep expecting that because you're setting it
Exactly.
up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you should impress, but it's like the first date, that's like, okay.
That's anniversary. He said that's anniversary type shit though. That 400. You know what I mean? Like we finna go to yeah, man.
You
See,
know, and you got to see what people like. What's their love language? What if it's quality time? What if it's
ain't no
not gifts or
question.
food?
Ain't no question. Ain't
You
no
know what I'm
question.
saying? What if it's something else? Like, you got
Man,
to.
a massage or something. Yeah, rub my feet or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just gotta. That's why it comes when initially meeting somebody, learning learning their love language to see what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm touchy feely. So like if I'm with a woman, I like. You know what I mean? I'm a sit down while we chopping it up. I'm gonna be like, let me see your feet. I hope the motherfuckers clean. Cause I'm gonna rub them and shit though while we chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's
That's
just
crazy. He said, "Let me see your feet."
yeah.
That's right, Big J.
I'm gonna rub your feet while we chopping it up. I mean, if
That's
we in a
crazy.
comfortable setting and shit, though, hell
Yeah,
yeah,
she got the toes out.
yeah. Let me see. Come here. Put them up. Put them right
Let
here.
me see.
Yeah, let me see them motherfuckers.
See if they're
Yeah.
lined up right.
No,
Make sure
hey,
it's
he look. He
clean
said this
middle,
guy
second
rubbing feet
toe.
on the first date is nuts. No, I'm not talking about on the first date though, bro. You know what I
That's
mean?
player
But
J.
yeah. She probably.
What if that second toe is just a lengthy ass second toe?
I'm gonna look at as long as the nails is pedicured, you know what I'm saying, and like and they clean and not hard.
Hmm.
I fuck with her. I ain't gonna do her like that.
Okay,
You
okay, that's
understand?
right, ladies.
For real. Shout out to hey, look for financial red flags. If 94% of people now say financial responsibility is the most attractive trait, should we be talking about credit scores and budgets on the first date instead of the fifth date? What you
Why
think, Pop?
not?
Huh?
My thing is, listen, like it's not even so much of like what you got to spend, but if you are trying to be like, if listen, like, I'm trying to like break this generational curse of like my family got going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put us in a different space. And we talked about this last live, how like it's your family the first ones who will question you about growth, right?
Right.
But it's like, yo, it really take like they'll look at you sideways for just trying to learn for some information, right? So I love knowledge. I love learning shit. I love someone who, especially a man who could teach me some shit. So if you're just like, how's that credit score looking? I remember, yo, this girl, I was just telling this girl I know, I swear she's getting hit. Like, I swear she's getting hit on. She's getting hit on, right? She's getting hit on by this man. She don't think so because she's just in her, like her professional kind of era type thing. But he's like, do you got a 401k? Like, make sure you get this together. He's trying to put her on game. He's not doing that to everyone else around her. He's
Right.
he's trying to make sure she is getting put on game. And she's like, oh, that's so nice, girl. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he like, you know, he's like, I feel like he got his eyes on you. You know, he's not just he's trying to level you up. Those things are priceless. You know what
Ain't
I'm
no question.
saying? those things are priceless. So it's just like it don't even gotta be, it don't gotta be like does it have to be first date? No, you know, but if something comes up and I'm just like, shit, I've been trying to work on this credit, I've been you know, whatever, like I'm not afraid to like bring something up, like or answer it, like when it comes to that. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to figure this shit out, you know, whatever. So if we could exchange knowledge like that, to me that would be so sexy to me.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
if someone is like, if someone is real, like kind of like maybe defensive or like or doesn't want to touch that conversation, or I don't know, like I don't know how I would take that. I don't know. Like
Right.
I know some people are private, you know, and then there are, you know, gold diggers out here. So I get it. The men gotta be kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But if you're if you know what you're doing in that department, go ahead, flex that. Shit.
Ain't no question. A paper chaser said, "My financial situation is not your business on the first date." You know
And
what I
that's fine
mean?
too. Only
Money
in
talk. Hold on. He
which
said, "Money talk is a sensitive. Money talk is sensitive these days."
it is, and it is, and I did have, and at one point I did have that mindset, right? And because I could be the same way, like, this is my business, you know what I'm saying? But however, I was watching this one. She's like I think she became a millionaire at like 27 or something like that. I was watching her speak on different interviews or whatever, and she was just talking about how her now husband, within the first like when they were first dating or whatever, her situation was bad. And she let him know. She's like, well, I'm in school. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get, you know, she was in like a rodent infested apartment. She's like, I'm trying to get out of this apartment. This is my situation. You know, like just real transparent about her situation, you know, but she was also working towards those things. It wasn't like she was just a damsel in distress. She was in
Right.
school, you know, she had a promising future, but she was like, this is what it is, you know. So she was like, not saying we got a perfect relationship, but one thing we've never fought about was money, you know. And then flip the, you know, fast forward a few years later, she made her first million and both of them are up, you know. So it was kind of like, it changed my mindset a little bit. I'm like, okay, you know, like when you put it out on the table, almost it's just like a, well, shit, like,
But
you
look, I'm
know.
pretty sure she didn't tell him that the first day they met. I mean, even
No.
with you know, even with conversation and stuff, even before you go on a date, most times you probably talk to a person and text with them a little bit, couple days or whatever, set the date up. In between that time, you know what I'm saying? You kind of get to know each other a little bit though. But
Mhm.
me personally, it's certain things when it comes to financial that I talk about with somebody on
Mhm.
the first date. But as far as getting too personal into my shit,
Mhm.
I'm not finna do that though. I'll give you a realm of, you know, what I'm into and you know, and the things that, you know, that I do to financially or whatever, but I'm not finna get in depth with you on no first date. On no
Yeah.
first date though. You know what I'm saying? But we can talk
Mhm.
about it though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shit.
But let
What
me
is that?
ask you this.
Everybody gotta have a dream, DJ.
Let me ask you this though. So say if you take someone out on a first date, right, and that topic happens to come up, right? Just whatever, it doesn't have to be deep into your shit, but just something with finances comes up. And you learn that she might have like she might have some like knowledge or resources that it's like, oh, and she's trying to put you on, oh, I know someone who deals with that, like I know someone who could help you with that, like I or whatever, like it's like she's almost adding to the situation, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a, oh, wine and dine me and that's it, you know, but she's just like, oh, like like she's almost coming to the situation with something, you know, like whether it's she knows how to invest, whether it's something anything in finance, or she just was like, oh, I just had this experience, I got out of it, I'm happy with my results, and maybe it was something I could help you. That wouldn't be like any type of attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's that hell yeah, that's cool though. But if we're if if she's giving me that information, I obviously done told her something to make her tell me, you know what I'm saying? To be like, oh, I got somebody that can help. Hell yeah, I'm fucking with it. Yeah, because I done already you know what I'm talking about, told her some stuff though for her to be able to relay that message to me. So yeah, I'm tapping in. Yeah, let's make it work though. Let me see. Paper Treasure said first date should be simple, like kids, family. What do you do for fun? What you do for work? Exactly, though. That's true. It shouldn't get too in depth on a financial level, but it's certain things that you can talk about financially, though. You know what I'm saying? That I'll be cool with talking to somebody about financially. Because you never know. You might tell a motherfucker the wrong thing. They might have them boys out, you know what I'm saying? Follow this nigga home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. You feel me? Shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't give everything in depth. I'm just thinking of like how you said credit score, things like that. It's like I don't know. I mean, but you're right.
All right, look. All right, this is the last question on this before we move on, right? So this is redefining the flex. Okay. In a world where everything is expensive, what does a high value date look like if money isn't involved? Is it more about the creativity of the plan than the price of the meal?
It's all about the creativity. It's about the character. It's about like it's about the conversation, the company, you know what I'm saying? Like it's never about how much you're spending. I never seen it like that. You know, like is it cool? Is it nice? Yeah. But I've been to some really nice, expensive places with some duds.
Right.
With some empty shells. It was, it was just kind of like it almost felt like it was trying to flex, like, and that's it. Like I'm like, oh, so this is like do you want to know who I am? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You have anything else you want to talk about besides what's in your wallet? Like it's just it's kind of sad. It's like you're trying to set yourself up to be used, like
exactly.
or if the game was just to like get in my pants and that just went over my head, which I mean I feel like that's always the game, but like no, not everyone's gonna be with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna take someone on a date, like have some type, like you want to, I'm assuming you want to learn about me and have me learn about you in some way, shape, or form, not like talk about what's in your pockets all night.
Is this a flex? Is this a good flex or a simple flex? This what Paper Chaser said. He said a simple flex is a multi-location first date. Dinner, movies, drinks, that's a flex.
I would say no to the movies. No to the movies every time. I can't.
Oh yeah, because you don't do it. You're gonna fall asleep. You going to sleep.
Well, me personally, movies never been my thing. But if I'm talking outside of me for a first date, you're not doing no conversing. Like you're just watching a movie. That's it.
No, but if you got the dinner, right? Y'all meet up and have dinner first, so y'all chopping it up before y'all go to the movies. Bam, y'all go to the movies. After the movies, y'all going for drinks or whatever. Y'all might, well, if it's not drinks in your case, Pop, you might go for a smoothie or something. You know what I'm saying? Some Starbucks and some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then y'all got an opportunity to chop it up more. So that's a cool date right there, though. I think, you know what I mean, because you got
No, you're right. I think yes to the multiple locations thing. I think that would be cool because you get to spend time. Joint. Yep. It means you're being detailed, in a way like you want to really spend some time. It's just those things wasn't it for me, but multiple locations, yes.
Right. So I think yours would probably be dinner, paintball shooting. You know what I'm saying? Dinner, paintball shooting, and then after the paintball shooting, we probably could get some drinks. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get some. She probably be ready to sip after she done shot a motherfucker up and shit. You know what I
mean? Maybe late night snack. Maybe yeah.
Right. Yeah. Paper Chaser said a blunt, no drinks. LOL. Man. For real though. So Yeah, I like that though. So that right there was dating costs, financial barriers for men. A lot of men is going through it right now. You know what I mean?
I just feel like for men, don't even like look at what's on your phone. Don't even entertain the conversations that are like the trending conversations that are meant to divide us. Like, don't listen to none of that shit. Like, it's just be you. Be you, like wholly, purely, and the right one. Like, just don't try to swivel out of your lane, because that's when you start attracting the bullshit. Like, no, just don't listen to all that, because half that shit is fake or short-lived. Like,
no question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like, and it's like, yeah, there are like men out here who will spend it, who will whatever, you know, but there's a lot of cases where that might come with a cost to the woman in a way. So it's just like, it's like you gotta pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? So just be you.
Yep. Be you. Shout out to you, Piper Chaser. He said, good topic. For sure. Good looking out. Let's go.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
man, this is 900 radio, man. I'm tired. I want to monetize. I want to monetize on the channel, and a lot of the music that we've been playing been hating on that monetization and stuff though. So we go until we figure out that twist. We're gonna do some AI songs on 900 radio though. So I want to say, can you recognize this dude, Pop?
He looks like a blend of a few people.
What people?
I don't know if I'm crazy or if this is spot on. The first person I thought of was 50 Cent. I don't know why.
Ain't no question.
Like I thought of was motherfucking 50 with a cross between.
Yeah, you right though.
Okay.
Cross between who though? I would say Chameleonaire.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
Yep,
okay. I was thinking of like I was thinking Italian Mob, but all right, we'll go with that too. There's a white guy in there somewhere.
Some Paper Treasure said Malcolm X though. But let's go though. We finna get into this song. This is 50 Cent though. It's an AI version of 21 Questions. Let's go.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a brother cap, chill and dry. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we could have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we could go do what you like. I know you like that. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh, now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Woo. Would you love me if I was down And how would you still have love for me? Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got in them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes to make it up. I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh no, would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh, would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
That's a motherfucking slap, though.
I would probably I would play that again.
That's a slap right there, though, huh?
That's a slap. 50 needs his cut.
Man, he can't do nothing with it.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Yeah, that's hard though. Paper Chaser said he could hear it in the country version. Shout out to Billionaire. He said I need that. That's fire. That was a fire song right there though.
They did their thing. It was giving Bruno Mars in a way.
Man. Girl.
Bruno Mars.
Oh, and then Paper Chaser said the picture he kind of looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look, he said he kind of looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man, but yeah, that's a slap though. I'm definitely gonna have that on rotation though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Download. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For real. Like when you want to feel some, yeah.
On the real.
That's a slap. That's a slap. That's one of them ones, Big J. That's one of them ones.
That's one of them ones. So for the meantime, in between time, that's what we coming with on 900 Radio with some AI songs. We ain't got to worry about no copyright writing strikes. You know what I'm saying? Until we figure that thing on out.
Let's go. But if artists want to submit their songs, submit them.
No question.
But we're gonna give that honest review though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, so, but I say artists submit the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Artists, if you want to be featured on here, submit your song. You can send it to BESTWAY2SMOKE email, BESTWAY2SMOKE@gmail.com. Send it over there and we'll put your song on. And like Pop said, we're gonna critique it how it's supposed to be, and we ain't gonna hold no punches. You know what I'm saying? If it's hot, it's hot. If it's boo boo, we gonna say it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Welcome to the pop off. You know I got some rapid fire questions for you, Big J.
Let's go.
You know. So it's going to be a mix of things, you know, so just be ready, you know. Yep. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So being team testosterone here, you know, I got to ask one question, you know, what's something that men do that they know annoys women, but do anyway?
Leave the toilet seat up. He said, "Nigga said that fast, huh? That was fast. Huh? Leave the toilet seat up." You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So, what's something that women think is attractive but men don't care about?
something that women think is attractive about a man or about a woman?
Period. Either or. Like I'll give. Do you want me to give an example or?
No. For me, if I'm thinking about a woman, it's her being dressed up every day. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
You could care less.
Paper Church would say eyelashes. Yeah, I could care less as long as you presentable. But yeah, he said eyelashes.
I was just about to say, I had a friend say, you ladies do that for each other. Men don't care about those at all.
That should be looking crazy sometimes, though. Some women be looking like Miss Piggy. She's the first one that did that with the lashes. It was Miss Piggy.
They need to give Miss Piggy her kudos, okay? Because she done blazed the few trails for these hoes that are just like thinking that they're doing something. No, Miss Piggy set the trends, okay?
Shout out to Miss Piggy with the lashes.
Right. There's some lashes that are like, okay, you know, because like being a girl who got to be on camera, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But when the girls go crazy with the caterpillars on their eyes, I'm like, oh, we don't need all that. You know, the extra thick ones that just look heavy. Like, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. Like, and they ruin your natural lashes.
Yeah.
I'm like, just invest into your natural lashes, you know, get some like serum or coconut oil or something. Like, you know, invest in your naturalness. But whatever. Neither here nor there. But I did have a friend tell me that. He's like, y'all do that for each other. This is dying.
Because a dude ain't gonna be like, oh, them eyelashes is proper. Nah.
No, it's supposed to be originally, before people got crazy with it. It's just like any other beauty, makeup, something like that. It's supposed to enhance your features. It's not supposed to change you into someone different. So it would just bring out your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Lashes could just bring out like your natural eyes. But when you start going crazy with them, it's just like, okay, never mind.
Man.
Never mind. Let's change my mind.
On fleek. Ain't that what y'all say? On fleek?
That's an old word. I haven't heard that in a minute.
Yeah, that's what Paper Chaser said. He said on fleek with the smiley faces and shit, though.
That's funny.
Long Beach Carlos, man, shout out, brother. He said it's annoying when you leave them lashes in the heads and the headboard.
Yeah, that's like claiming your territory, Carlos. That's like, you know, a little lash here, a little bobby pin there. You know, that's just like claiming. Man. Okay. So what's the dumbest thing you've spent money on while high? While blazed up.
While blazed up, the dumbest thing I spent money on? Damn. Shit. I can't even think of nothing, no. The dumbest thing I spent money on when I was high.
I feel like you're also responsible, stoner. You're not like a
shit.
You don't switch up. I haven't seen you switch up, so I'm.
Long Beach Carlos said strippers, and Paper Chaser said too much BS at 7-Eleven. Oh, okay, maybe okay. I like that one. Good looking out, man, because it made me put me in around snacks. I'll say maybe some snacks, like buying too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Carlos, I definitely fell victim to some strippers. Okay, like definitely, like the two turn, like yeah, let's go. Like, I feel that. That's definitely that is definitely a fall down. Okay. So, what is one bill you are tired of paying as an adult? Like, what's one bill that you would go with that? I mean, they all could go.
Right.
They all could go, you know, but what's one bill that is like, no matter what?
Car insurance.
Man.
Car insurance, though, that's the one. That's the one bill, though, because I got the top notch car insurance, so I pay something decent. You know what I'm saying? Come with a lot of bells and whistles, but yeah, I'll say car insurance.
Okay.
What you'll say though?
A bill?
Yeah.
They all can fucking go, but like
hey,
registering my car. Like, what do you mean I'm registering it? Like, for what? And why does the price keep changing? It keeps going up. Like, what am I registering to do? To drive my own shit that I paid money for? Like, what is it going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, insurance, cool, you know, because things happen. Why do I need to register the car I bought?
Man, just put it in my name and let it. Yeah, just put it in my. It's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why? Like, all this. Like, they want so many different steps for the car too. Like, no.
Hey, look, paper chaser says $70 for a haircut every 10 days.
70 is crazy. For a man,
super duper.
70 is crazy.
That shit up there though. Look, Long Beach Carlos said light bill. I just want the light. I just want to light candles now. Fucking them lights.
Man.
I
would say everything for the car, honestly. Like, you license, registration, insurance, I'm not doing none of that.
Like, don't want to do none of that.
Okay, what's one thing you absolutely refuse to argue about anymore?
My money.
Your money? He said my money. Not just money, but my money.
My money. Yeah, yeah. On the real.
Okay.
What about you though?
That I'm not arguing about anymore?
Yeah. Oh, gas is a good one though. Yeah, for sure. Paper chaser said gas.
A gas bill?
Yeah, as far as a bill that you would want to get rid of though. But what you think, Pop?
What's one thing I'm not arguing about anymore? I feel like lately it's been like, I don't know how to put this, but I'm gonna just say like what I'm not doing.
Right.
Like, I just feel like no is a complete sentence.
Ain't no question.
So like,
some people acting like it's not.
Yeah, they be like, you know, it's just like, I'm not. Okay, you want to be butthurt over there. I'm not arguing about what I'm not. I got options in this life.
Man,
like, I can.
I Long Beach Carlos said my whereabouts. I second that though. That
I'm not getting that. My whereabouts. Or my business. That's actually I'll take everything out, put that up first. I love my ladies. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna just do it ladies, because dudes be doing the same thing. Like, when they feel entitled to your business, and I'll be like, I'm cool. Like, I don't want to have to just, sometimes, like, especially if it's off guard, like, I don't feel like I just need to like give you the runaround. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're asking me something about my business, I don't know you like that. I don't know where this conversation is going. I don't care to know where it's going. I just know I don't want to share my business for whatever reason it might be. I don't know. It just might just be a no. I'll just be like, I'm not an open book like that.
Right.
And I'm not going any further. It's not like oh, that's rude. No, you asking me about my business is rude. Like, let's just leave that right there. You know, it's one thing if it was like, okay, like, my bad, we keep it pushing, but now you're offended because I told you to mind your business. You're grown and I shouldn't be telling you to mind your business. So it's like the first kind of like, nah, I'm cool, should just kind of be it. Like, if you keep pressing me after that, I'm not going back and forth with you. Like,
Hey, look, Long Beach Carlos said my DMs, especially when I'm not responding back. So Paper Chaser asked him, he says, so why she got your phone, G? To go in your DMs and shit, though. You know what I mean? Man.
okay.
He said, Paper Chaser, it's more like stop looking over my shoulder. What the fuck? You know what I mean? On the real, man. All that shit is annoying. And we ain't trying to argue about nothing right now. We just want peace. You know what I'm saying? We want peace. We want to do what we do. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And we just have peace and we do what we do together.
So I'm gonna ask this question, Mr. Peaceful. If someone cheats emotionally but not physically, is that still cheating?
You asking the wrong nigga. No,
It's still cheating.
so like, what is the emotion though? Like, what is the emotion?
Like, say if you're getting that, like, you're getting that quality time, you're getting that deep conversation, you're getting that deep, like that. I feel like we all know when certain conversations start to turn a little bit inappropriate. Like, it's
Right.
one thing, it's like, okay, cool, friends, but then now, you're texting all day and night, you're confiding in this person, you might be confiding in this person about your partner, like, it's just certain things, it's just like,
Right.
you know um you're just finding that, you finding that attraction, you're going for it, might not be physically, but you're going for it mentally. You want to know, you want to open more doors, you want to see what's behind this conversation, like, I know women get big backlash on that. So it's just like, let's not do a double standard.
Man. Yeah. I would say then just to keep, then it's cheating. It's cheating for sure. If you're in a committed relationship and you having thoughts like that, even though you can't be reprimanded for it though, because you ain't did shit. So, and nobody know but you. So no, it's not cheating. I take that back. It's not cheating. Because if you're the only one thinking about it and nobody else know.
No, but the person you're speaking to might know or might feel it. Like, y'all are both on, like, there's, come on, Big J. I'm just saying, it starts with the emotion first and then it turns into something else. We don't got to call it cheating, but one thing I will say, it is a red flag that needs to be spoken about within the relationship. Right. And it's not gonna be comfortable. There's no right way there's no right time or right way to go about it. It just needs to be gone about.
So if two people do that, right? If two people do that, and so you saying the person should go tell who they with, like, hey, I was kind of getting emotionally attached to somebody, and whoop woo woo woo.
Yeah. If you feel like it's
Long
a
Beach
concern,
Carlos said, no, it's not. We all have that person.
This is that.
If she has her mind, he can have her. Or if he has her mind, he can have her. Paper chaser. This should be a panel discussion. Ain't no question. No, that's real.
This is a panel. This is a podcast. Okay,
right,
this is what we do.
Y'all part of the panel. Shit,
y'all are part of the panel, right? What do you guys think? So I don't know. Read Long Beach Carlos's thing again, because it sounded like he said two different things.
He said Long Beach Carlos said, no, it's not. We all have that person. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, if he has her mind, he can have her.
Exactly.
And then he just put pop.
Exactly.
You have that person you run to. Don't shake your head, no.
I have the person I run to with what? No, to confide in.
Right.
No, I mean, and this is no shade. I'm not saying I'm holier than thou. I'm just saying, like, it's like how he says, if he has her mind, he could have her. So that's why it's like, if you feel like your relationship is lacking somewhere or in that department, I don't know. I would try to say something. It ain't no easy way to say it, but
what if the person, just say, what if the person like in a relationship, but they not together though, like say they broke up or some shit or split up, but they still whatever the case may be, and that's happening. You think that person should still go tell that other person?
They both know that they're kind of like split up, but they're handling business, handling household, handling. Is that what you mean?
Right. Don't live together or nothing. No, they split up.
So how are they together?
They working on it.
Like, what are we working on? I don't know.
Right.
I don't got a question. I don't got an answer for that. I don't know.
But it's different scenario. It's different scenarios out there, though.
I'm talking about if you're with somebody, you're in a committed relationship, and then you find mental attraction elsewhere. Like, would you call that cheating? If it's
and then I would say it like this too, though. If the person that you doing it with are y'all feeling that shit, if y'all haven't spoke about it or it's no action taken from it, then leave that shit where it's at. Okay. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Because why stir up some trouble? You know what I'm saying? And if nothing probably is not even gonna happen type shit or whatever. You know what I mean? So why even stir up some trouble? I can see if the trouble happened. Now, if something happens, then
I feel like there's trouble in the air. As for me, I feel like it's like it might not be a bomb, but it might be motherfuckers at the shoreline type thing. Like, let's tackle this before it gets past there. You know, like, what is it? Like, are you lacking something here? Is it like, what is it?
Right.
What is it?
Right. Hey, look, Paper Chaser said cheating isn't always physical. That's true. You know what I mean? But it just depends on what's the dialogue. Like I said, if both of y'all are thinking or it seems like y'all thinking that, but you don't know for sure though. You know what I'm saying? So if it seems like y'all thinking that, but you don't know, so you're supposed to go to your significant other and say, hey, I'm having attraction for this person, and I think she has attraction for me too. I just don't know, but shit, I'm feeling like.
Yeah, because it starts with you first. It starts with you first. So forget the other person. I'm having attractions to these people. Like and I feel like it would be a conversation that needs to happen if you feel like you're sneaking around and hiding shit. That's when I feel like a conversation needs to happen. Because like, whether she says something or not, she knows your spouse is going to know something's off. You know, your significant other is going to know something's off. She's not going to know how to put her finger on it or what it is or what, but she's going to know something's off and it's going to drive her crazy and probably drive her to push you further away. Cause she's just like, her freaking intuition's like, what the fuck? Like, but there's no proof to put it together. It's just kind of like, yo, something's off. I don't know what it is.
Right. Hey, look, Paper Chaser said, what did he say? He said, y'all cool with y'all significant others conversating with the opposite sex? It depends on what it's about.
Yeah.
It depends on what it's about, though. If it's just,
I'm not super toxic like that. I'm not gonna be like I'm not chasing after nobody to tell them what to do. But I watch how people move, and if you start, if you know, I give you an inch, you take a mile. That mile's gonna be out the door. Like it's just like I'm not in the business of changing nobody. I'll tell you how I feel first, and then it's just like, okay, this is just who this is.
Paper Chaser said, why would you ever tell your partner some shit like that though? For real, like, not if something happens, then you gotta make a choice.
Trouble in paradise. So okay, so let me ask you this.
It's paradise.
Let's change things around, right? Your woman comes to you, like, listen, you know, I've run into this guy at work when I come in, whatever the case is, like, and it started off as an innocent conversation. Now I feel like, I don't know. Now I feel like it's some type of attraction there. Like, you know, you wouldn't want her to tell you something like that, or like,
I would though, but my thought process would be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I understand we both gonna see people that we attractive to, you know what I'm saying? But if you letting that attraction develop into something else to where you feel like you got to tell me about that shit, then you out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like you already out of pocket though. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well do your thing though, because if you leaning that way, you not 100. You know what I'm saying? You're not 100 because a person's supposed to shut it down. If you feeling like that and you standing on business with your partner, you supposed to shut that shit down. Like, you know, I'm in a relationship. Nah, whoop this. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not happening like that. You know what I'm saying? To even play them motherfucking kind of games.
What if
To
they did
build
shut
the
it down and they
attraction.
weren't playing games? What if they did shut it down and they weren't playing games? They just enjoyed this person's conversation. And they're like, well, fuck. Now I feel like this is something I like. Now I feel like it's going, I don't know, like maybe it gone too far. They want to let you know.
Man, Long Beach Caller said when a female talks to another person about what they can't talk with their man, they call them girlfriends, homegirls. But if we do that, it's a problem.
Yeah, that shouldn't, like, I don't know, if you can't talk about certain things, it's just, that's where I feel like that something needs to be talked about. That's
Right.
where I feel like something needs to be talked about, because right there, because if you feel like you can't talk to your significant other about something, but it's like other people will hear you out, it's like, listen, like, even if you don't bring up that person, just
Right.
you aren't hearing me in this department. I feel like I can't talk to you about these certain things. Like, I'm coming to you because you're my partner.
Ain't no question.
You want me to go find that? Like, what if someone else opens up the door for me to talk to them like that? Like something I've been wanting.
So and you not getting that? Oh, and you saying you not getting that from your significant other?
There's something you're not getting from them. Yeah. Like I
Oh,
feel like
okay. Yeah, nigga
because
gotta
like
step up.
because you know what I'm saying? Because like it could start just like that. Like, oh, like I'm like, you know, you've been trying to get something from them, but maybe it wasn't, you know, you weren't as direct about it, or maybe you didn't know what that was or how to communicate that. What if it was, but then now you're feeling it from somebody else, and it's like, okay, I'm getting this from somebody else easily, you know, but not from you. That's a conversation.
Oh yeah, ain't no question though.
You know, before it gets to a red flag, because
Right.
it's feeling that way.
That's real,
Let's just, I don't know. What are we doing? Are we figuring this out? What are we doing? You know, it's like, it's brutal honesty, but I mean,
hey, look, Paper Chaser said, better be your motherfucking cousin. LOL. Then the nigga said, paradise is ruined if she tell me that on everything. Like, what? Nigga gonna be like, what? It's kind of like, oh, so you choosing that mentally. For a woman, it's worse for her to have a mental attraction for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And the nigga ain't even hit or nothing, and you already talking about you feel so convicted that you gotta come tell me.
What you mean? What
You know what
if
I'm
you can't just be
saying?
open with your partner?
That's
Like, it
cool
doesn't gotta be
though,
so convicted. It's just like,
but that's
okay,
cool though. See, but this is what you missing. Before the attraction even started, shut that shit down. If you want to come tell me, you know, when you shut it down initially before the conversation start happening, you feel me? That's different than having the conversations. So you mentally cheating already because you having the conversations with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then the
you see how
conversation's
things
going
flip
on.
you see how it flipped so fast? It
Man,
went from like, nah, that ain't, no, everyone got that one. What's wrong with that one? Bop, you
I
don't
didn't
got
I
that
didn't
one.
I didn't say that
Now
though. I didn't say that though. You know what I'm saying?
now it's like,
Shit.
oh, you know, go be with that motherfucker. You already there.
Man.
I just always feel like it's an interesting question to ask. I know I ask it quarterly because I feel like that is important. I feel like it starts mentally first. So why not have those conversations first before people think it's so out of pocket? Yeah, because it's gonna get messy. Well, I would rather, you know, I'd rather a sprinkle than a whole waterfall. Okay, like let's just figure
just a
this
sprinkle
out.
of bullshit. Just a sprinkle of bullshit.
Just a sprinkle. Because if it's like, if it's something that's like fixable, doable, whatever, and it's just like, if you're being brutally honest, well, what can I, you know, what can I do but to hear you out? Now, if you go cheat, then it's just kind of like, well, the damage is done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The damage is done.
Right.
Like, so it's just like, I know it's a lot to ask for when people think about relationships, but
Ain't
why
no
not?
question
Why
though.
not? Why not? I
Like
want to be
like
able to talk to my partner about whatever.
right, for sure, for sure. But don't let it get that far though, to where you
Mhm.
feeling like that though. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
sometimes people might be misunderstood though and think the attraction is something that it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be like too far. That's why that conversation need to be had between them two people. So like if a person is feeling like and thinking a person is on them or attracted to them in that way, then say something to that person first to find out, like for sure, like is it really that? And then let a motherfucker tell you like shit, yeah, low key though, you know what I'm saying? And then go from
Mhm.
there. But don't just go like, look, baby, a much shit. This motherfucker with the woo,
What you
woo,
mean?
woo. You know what I'm
What if
saying?
it's like, hey, I'm starting to like, you know, I've been having innocent conversations with somebody, but I've been enjoying it. And it just kind of made me realize like we haven't been speaking like we used to. I don't know how your day is. I don't know how you come in, you shower, you go to sleep. Like, we're in like airplane mode. We don't have that. We drifted away from that. Like, what if it's something
Look,
like that?
look.
He's like,
It can't be.
he's
It
like, I
can't.
don't want to hear none of
It
that.
can't. It can't. It can't be that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real though. It can't be that though because when you dealing with somebody, you know what I'm saying? When y'all locked in and shit though, it's nothing that should get in the way of that though. It's nothing or nobody that should get in the way of that. If it fall apart, it's on y'all or whatever. But it shouldn't be another person that get in the way of y'all falling apart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if a person is like any woman, I don't give a fuck from the prettiest to the ugliest, to the biggest to the smallest. Any woman that hear they man come and say, "Oh, yeah, it's this girl at my job." You know what I'm saying? We've been talking a lot. You know what I'm saying? We've been like, man, it just made me realize we don't talk a lot. She gonna be like, nigga, fuck you. You fucked her. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, you can't do that. You gotta make like you can't. And some people you gotta look at the signs, read the signs. Everybody not balanced like a Libra. You know what I'm saying? Some signs are very flirtatious. You know what I'm saying? And some people just kind of got that mannerism about themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That is a
On the
fact.
real.
Whether
So
they mean
so
to or
if
not.
right. So look, Long Beach Carlos said, he said, F it. If it just talk to God about it, your problem, then you'll be good. Yeah, he said just talk to God about it. You know what I'm saying? On
Okay.
everything.
I'll take your guys' advice if I ever need it. Just talk to
Right.
God. Fuck my partner.
No, for real. And then look, like how you said it could fall apart. Don't let it fall apart though. You know what I'm saying? If you feeling like that about the situation, come talk. Come let it be known. And if a motherfucker don't take action, then that's different. But if you let it be known before your mind starts to wonder of what it
Mm.
could be, you know what I'm saying? Now you wondering what it could be. Cause you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let a
So
nigga
you're
know
saying when
something.
it gets to that, that's when it's too far.
Yeah, that's too far though. Like let a nigga know something first though. If it's
Mm.
no action taken, then and something like that do happen, nigga got to suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Whether we break up or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
One last question.
Okay.
Should it be one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's just do this one last one.
Oh, look, Long Beach Carlos said, if you feel like you can't talk to the person you with, why are you with them? Man.
Is peace more important than love?
In a relationship or just period?
Period.
Just period. Is peace more important than love? Because that's hard to say though, because you could say yeah in some cases though, and you could say no, because you could love your kids and they disturb your peace. You know what I'm saying?
Let's stick to relationships then. Take all these chitlins.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, look.
Just imagine as a parent, like y'all are disturbing my peace.
Man. So in a relationship, I'm gonna say at some point everybody peace gets disturbed, and you might love the person that you with. In every relationship, at some point your peace gonna get disturbed. So ain't no question. I think the peace, the love, it's the love for me.
That the love's more important than the peace.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, and that kind of situation though. But if you just like a nutball or some shit, and you like, and I love you though, but you fucking with my peace, like just fucking with my peace every day, then you know. So that's why I said it could go both ways though. Mm-hmm. Long Beach Carlos said, Paper Chaser said, love comes with peace. Long Beach Carlos said, yes, but you can have love and peace, just depends on you. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. On everything. What you think though?
I feel like, I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass, but I feel like sometimes like love is just not enough. You know what I'm saying? Because people might not love you correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta have peace, gotta be right up there with it. It gotta be right up there with it. You know, my ex was madly in love with me, madly. And like, I mean that very exactly how it is, madly in love, like where I was like, this is not healthy for you, sir. You know what I'm saying? No,
stressing
like
niggas out, huh?
Not even. I was just being me. Like I'm just being me. But it's just like, no, it was like, nah. It's like at any moment, like that piece could be gone. It's like, no. Like this is, at some point it was like, this is not healthy for you. Like, you know, I don't know if he just was the type who, I don't know. I have no idea. But people got different love languages. There's a way to love somebody or to be loved on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, my love language might not be the next one's. You know, someone might like that toxic shit or that whatever. They might think that has to come with the package. No. No. Peace got to be right up there with it. In the cases that you were talking about, yeah, like, you know, when you're in a situation with somebody, like your peace isn't, like peace will get ruffled every now and then, like, you know, but that just comes with growing and going through stuff, you know. But
no question.
But it's not going to be a love overall. No, that's not the only thing you should show up with. That might sound shallow, but that is what it is.
No, that's I could dig it. Paper Chaser said, love isn't enough. Facts. He agree with that though too.
It is not.
Facts.
It is not.
On the real. Shoot one more question, Pop, before we get up out of here.
Okay. What's something that society normalized that makes zero sense?
Taxes.
Facts. Facts. None.
Man,
no sense.
Get that shit up out of here, man.
Yo, get it out. Get it out. Man. No sense at all.
That shit came fast, huh?
Man, fast. And you ain't never lie, okay? Because let me tell you something. Someone tried to tell me, a coworker tried to say something about their taxes, like, you know, they're lucky I'm a God-fearing woman because I wouldn't be paying these taxes. I'm like, wait a second. God didn't create no taxes. So if you want to commit a little fraud, that is not on God.
Man.
No, absolutely
Man.
not. We're not going to relate the two, okay? God didn't make taxes. Do what you feel like you got to do to survive out here. Fuck out of here.
Ain't no question.
Makes 0 sense. And they tax on everything. I went to Home Depot not that long ago. You got your regular tax, right? You know, if you buy wood, they have a California wood tax on top of state and everything else.
Got all that. Yeah.
I ain't never in my life.
Man, California got a lot of taxes.
And this is why people will be stealing.
Ain't no question.
Because what?
Man, taxes.
That almost made me return everything.
Man.
You know what? I don't need none of this.
Taxes and fees. Taxes and fees.
Mm-mm.
That shit is a killer though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On the real.
Yeah. Ain't nothing normal about taxes. I agree. Does Paper Chaser, Long Beach Carlos, they got a 1-2 for something for that? What's something in society that society normalizes that makes 0 sense? Let's hope they sprinkle something on there. One thing I will say is no, I'm not gonna say that. Say it. No.
It's a safe space. Come on, Pop.
Not for that.
We man, if it was on your mind to say it, you should just say it.
I'm gonna text you.
No, don't be a buster. Don't be a custer. Man. Paper Chaser said marriage.
That makes no sense. Don't you dare.
Yeah, don't no. I ain't gonna say it.
Okay.
No, I ain't gonna say it. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, Paper Chaser said marriage.
Makes no sense. Okay.
Tell why?
Why it makes no sense?
I say I can agree like this though with the paperwork part. You can have a ceremony. You can still get married without having that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Do the commitment, do a commitment type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But everything else attached to it is just like, damn.
You don't have to have that though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think so.
What's one thing that makes
love needs a license now on everything.
Right. I would say, you know how this new generation takes away like first and last place?
Right.
Like everyone's a winner.
Right.
No.
Participation bad, yeah. For
no. Like no, not everyone's a winner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that gives kids at a young age like a false sense of hope type shit though. Like
it doesn't prepare you for the world. It does not prepare you for the world at all. Man. At all. I'm like, no, like give you something like, you know, to keep pushing for and keep trying, you know, like not saying, oh, loser, none of that. It's just like,
right.
You didn't win. It's okay. You know, man. How are you going to give someone else something to look forward to?
Man, for real.
Jordan didn't make his, what was it, his high school team? Yeah. Was that what it was? He didn't make his high school team?
Yeah, that's his high school team or everything.
Look at him now.
And he kept going, yeah.
One of the greatest to ever do it. Like, let's stop. Let's stop that narrative. That, you know, that built people. You know what I'm saying? Rodman, they found him playing ball. Like, they found him living behind grocery stores. And he just would smash people in the neighborhood courts. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have, like, he has so much to look forward to, you know, because how he was living wasn't it. So it's just kind of like, no, it's okay to be honest.
Man, for real. Huh? Be honest. Hey, look, y'all. Man, we got the Best Way to Paint coming up. May 24th. It's going down. It's gonna be the first of many. You know what I mean? Get your tickets, come pop out and have some fun with us. We got a live DJ. We got DJ
DJ Phobic's on the 1 and 2.
DJ Phobic on the 1s and 2s. Then we got worldwide comedian Hugo popping in. That's gonna be doing he gonna be on the mic clowning, you know what I'm saying, and checking out y'all drawings and stuff like that, y'all paintings and stuff, and see what's, you know what I mean, see what's going on. And me and Pop gonna be there doing our thing, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna be painting our own, you know what I mean. My shit gonna look better than hers. Yeah, you feel me?
Let's see. Let's see.
On the real
90s theme, guys. 90s hip hop and R&B theme, you know, so all the throwbacks are gonna be playing. It's gonna be a lot of fun, you know, and it's just something to let loose, little day activity, something other than dinner and drinks.
Man.
Okay.
Man, yep, something different.
Something creative to dabble into. So make sure you guys get your tickets. Spots are filling up. Please get your tickets. Where they get their tickets
at, Pop?
Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Best Way to Paint with a number 2. You know, Best Way to Paint. You'll see it in my bio, Best Way to Smoke's bio, Big J's bio. You know, I've been posting on my stories every day with the link for y'all to tap in. Yep. You could also find information on the Best Way to Paint Instagram. So just stay tapped in with us. You know, if you can't make it, send it to somebody who might be able to come and make it. So just let's come and have some fun.
Man, for sure. That's what we gonna do regardless, though. But we hope to see everybody pop out and have some fun with us and create. You know what I mean? Because after this one, we're gonna be talking about what the next one gonna be, though, because they're gonna keep coming on the real though. Hey, we appreciate y'all too, though. We appreciate you, man, Paper Chaser, man. It was nice paneling with you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Every Monday, 7 p.m., 7:30. You know,
right? Yeah, 7:30. In between that time, we'll be starting. Most of the time it'll be 7, but 7 in between. You know what I'm saying? You see that ding. But man, on that note, man, follow us everywhere. Best Way to Smoke with the number 2, man. We see y'all next time.
Yes.
Yeah, you know me, got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.